Sounds like a dream, but it's actually not as far off as people think. If you follow the right steps, the grind becomes simple, structured, and very effective. And in this video, I'm going to give you a full step-by-step system that can take you from wherever you are right now, whether you're in bronze or halfway through ranked, and show you exactly how to build the skills to go pro in Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3. Everything we're going over is built around the 3 core fundamentals that literally every pro player focuses on: smart practice, competitive mindset, and game review with constant adjustment. And I'm not just giving you some random tips, this is a full blueprint broken down into real actionable steps you can follow. So let's not waste time. Here's how to actually go pro in under 5 minutes. The number one thing holding you back, most players, is a bad routine. Playing the game all day doesn't mean you're improving, it just means you're busy. If your goal is to actually get better, then your routine needs to hit 3 practice categories: mechanics, fighting, and endgame. But first, let's go through the top practice methods that work in Chapter 6 Season 3, ranked least to most effective overall. All of these are good and some are better depending on your current skill level. Let's start with 1v1 or 2v2 zone wars, solid for warming up and training reactions. You get lots of mid-game fighting and pressure heavy building. Next, Martov's Turtle Wars are amazing for learning how to play fast and defensively in very close box situations. The next is 32-player Zone Wars, which helps you get used to intense lobbies and real-time decision making. Then there's Infinite Zone Wars. This is perfect for endgame practice because it repeats the most chaotic parts of the game over and over and over again. Box fights are another must-have. They help sharpen your timing, movement, and crosshair placement. 1v2 clutch fights are huge for building confidence under pressure and learning how to split your focus between enemies. Headshot only free-for-all also helps with your shotgun aim tremendously and forces you to be more precise. Naku's Aim Trainer is an in-game training map that works wonders for your both controller and mouse users looking to improve tracking and flicks. Free building is another simple but powerful tool. It builds movement, muscle memory, and helps your hands get loose before intense fights. Raiders Mechanics Maps is still one of the most effective maps for drilling editing and overall build consistency. And then there's Angel's Aim Duels. Real players aim fights that are way more effective than bots because the human unpredictability forces you to react naturally. Standard realistics are a great way for simulating mid-game decision making. 1v1 build fights improve raw building mechanics and speed. Speed realistics make things even more chaotic and help build fast reaction skills. Off-spawn ranked games are perfect for practicing early game confidence. Just land, fight, and leave. And if you're not ready for that, key ranked games are where you just run into every fight possible. You're not trying to win, you're trying to learn how to fight under pressure. Kovacs or aim labs are still extremely powerful for mouse and keyboard aim training. If you're serious about raw aim improvement, these are very essential. And finally, if you can get into third-party scrims or practice customs, these are by far the best ways to learn real high-level play. You'll get real endgames, actual surge pressure, and the closest thing to a tournament environment. But no matter how much time you have in a day, you need to include all 3 types of practice: mechanics, fighting, and endgame, every single day. Mechanics is all your editing, building, and aiming. Use Raiders, free build, and aim duels for that. Fighting practices like things like box fights, 1v1s, off-spawn games, and ranked W King. Endgame is the hardest part of Fortnite, so infinite zone wars, scrims, and custom lobbies are non-negotiable if you want to go pro. You don't need to grind for 10 hours, even 1 hour per category per day will help you move forward massively. Now, let's talk about the part almost everyone skips: your mindset. If your brain isn't locked in, none of this other stuff will actually work or matter. The first is stop caring about wins or rank. If you're just trying to win, you'll start playing safe and you'll stop learning. Focus on your improvement. Wins will come as a result. Next, seek difficulty, not comfort. If you only fight players you can beat, you'll plateau. You want to put yourself in uncomfortable situations because that's where real growth happens in any aspect of your life. And when you're playing, be confident. Move like you're the best player in the world. But when reviewing your gameplay, be the most critical version of yourself possible. That's how you balance confidence with humility. And most importantly, you don't need motivation, you need discipline. Most people wait until they feel like practicing. Pros show up no matter what. They practice when they're tired, when they're losing, when they're frustrated. That's the difference between you and them. The final piece of going pro is reviewing and adjusting. This is where you close the loop and make sure your effort is actually turning into improvement. A few times a week, sit down and review your gameplay. Watch full fights, not just clips. Watch full endgames, not just wins. Look for patterns. Why did you lose that fight? Did you whiff a shot? Overbuild, waste mats, miss a rotation timing, tunnel vision on one player, and get third-partied. Once you start identifying these mistakes, adjust your practice routine to target them. If you're dying off spawn, add more off spawn drills. If you're losing 1v2s, do more box fights and clutch simulations. If you're panicking in stacked zones, queue infinite zone wars until you're calm under pressure. The only way to truly level up is to fix your weak spots and improve your already good spots even more. And if you don't know how to review your games effectively, I have a free review guide in my Discord. It's linked in the description. It's easy to follow and helps you learn how to break down your gameplay like a pro coach would. And going pro in Fortnite isn't about luck, it's about focus. It's about showing up with the right plan, training the right way, and constantly reflecting on how to get better. Most players just grind ranked and hope something clicks. But if you take this blueprint seriously, if you actually stick to this system for just a few weeks, you'll start to see real change. Your aim will sharpen, your building will flow, your decisions will feel automatic. This is the same process the best players in the world follow, and now it's all of yours thanks to me. If this video helps you out, do me a favor and drop a like. It really supports the channel and helps more grinders like you find this content.